with the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one. With the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one.
Now you're done, I don't think that you need to.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Coming up, divisional round Saturday, we've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Not something you expect to see from the opening kickoff, that's for sure, and they will start at the 40. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. They'll get it inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. K.J. Hamler, 48 yards. And the Bills are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Dolphins nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
Richardson going to move him around. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's the linebacker, Matt Milano, getting up and stopping him for a loss. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spelling them in the offensive backfield.
Breaks through the contact. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 48 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot. but not in this case.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
70 Timberwolves. Rig.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Ready.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Richardson looking to throw this. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. They'll run. Achane. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cup Corey, 70. Check smash. Let's go.
Richardson. And the throw here, that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Achane
trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal.
Three.
Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Rig alert.
Pierce in motion left. They'll go. Achane. And this time he is in. Devon Achane. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. So a big call there on their opening drive. They go for it on 4th and goal. It pays off.
And I think, Brandon, they were feeling like they needed to match that touchdown on the other end. They didn't want to give them an advantage by kicking a field goal and being down here at the outset.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7.
Jason Sanders to kick off
team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Cook is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
From the 2 now, second and goal. Again, it's Cook. And once again, he's going to be pushed backwards. This time back to the 3. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Half 85, half 85. Very nice.
Davis. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. Touchdown! Dawson Knox. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. It's a big play there for Miami. 42 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Right here. Here we go. Set. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Pierce in motion left.
Ready.
Richardson working from the gun. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Richardson looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
19, cut 19. Cowboy 8.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achane with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. A trick shot on the extra point, but it is good off the left upright. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so. When they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football, and I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's caught. It's Coleman. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. From the gun, it's Allen. This is Coleman with a grab. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Now Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Richardson going to change the play here.
Buffalo 18.
Here's Richardson throwing to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, that alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Get it.
They'll get that out wide to Waddle. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 50-yard line.
60 average. Here we go. Set. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw caught by Achane. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
Now Richardson. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Panther 60. 18 Cardinals. Read alert. 79 Broncos. Go.
Again, it's Richardson. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down.
18 Rodney. 70. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. Shot 50.
Now it's Richardson. And he's got Pierce. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Darren Waller from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins have moved out in front.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Are lining up for a
Cougar
two-point
19.
conversion.
Warriors 70. Go Street. Ready.
Richardson will throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
Bills 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that...
And now off to the races, down the right side. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Here's Richardson to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
18, Dragon 60, Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Separating from the gun, Richardson.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. 60 Eagles.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
65 check.
On third down, Achane. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
60.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. To the air, Allen. And his throw here is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Cowboy 80.
The drive starts with a run from Achane.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Maverick. 60, 18. Pioneer.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Red Warrior 70, 65 catch, 65 catch. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Touchdown, Dolphins! Darren Waller with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for two.
Dragon 60. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Allen to throw it.
He'll go up top here for Hamler.
He's got it at the 15. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Khalil Shakir
As the first half is winding down.
And the Bills have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Pass on for the extra point.
And that one will give them the lead here as we approach halftime.
Makes the score Bills 29, Dolphins 28.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. It's a loss of 3 on what should be the final play of the first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Up the middle, Achane. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. Now a 3rd and 6.
Cut! 55 cash! 55! 19 tight! 19 tight!
Richardson out of the shotgun. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On the jump. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Gregory Rousseau works his way in for the stop and the loss.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
After 60. Stop it all 18. Come on. 70 Lions. Dragon 60.
Richardson looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Understanding he's just down 1 possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Start. Panther up. Warriors 70.
Richardson. A
A short one here, secured by the tight end, Waller. Yeah, he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
Tiger, 19 Tiger, Hawk 70 Ranger, 75, Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
19 tight, 18 Rodwell, 18.
Now Richardson yet again. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Let's go. Cougar night, Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
They have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Rig alert.
Now Richardson looks to throw once more. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and goal, Miami.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Second and goal at the Bills' 6-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
One more time with Achane. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The kick by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Ashton Davis. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Well, their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. It isn't normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that. Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf.
Here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Now that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And Cook has it left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get enough past the 45. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
56, 319.
And again, it's Allen. Allen going to run with it. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, hold. Middle. Stop. What's that?
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Ready. Alert. Off 52.
They'll try and throw for it here. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Achane.
Past the 20. 5. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now,
and this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Warriors 70. Come on, come on. 60 by Dragon 60.
Richardson working from the gun.
And this is caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Nick Westbrook-Ikhine.
37 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a
Bravo
2-point
80.
conversion.
And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
26, Bills 29. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Allen. Throwing deep here for Coleman. That's caught inside the 20. They will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act in the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Cook. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Allen now looks to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir from 4 yards out. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Allen will try to throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Bills 37.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now 1st downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. And Richardson going to move them around. Motion man right, that's Pierce. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Three.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Panther 11, Kevin Pirates.
Now it's Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. Ready.
quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46.
Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Delivers another one to Pierce.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 19 Lions. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Pierce in motion left. Back to the air with Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
Hey, Smash. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Come on. Set. Viking 18.
That one finds Pierce right side.
So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now Richardson.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are right back in this football game. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sick.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they've got it very deep in enemy territory. It's inside the 5 at the 3-yard line, 1st and goal.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Right is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
And now, once again, they'll line up to go for two.
Buffalo 18.
Lining up for a two-point
70.
conversion.
Richardson will throw for it.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the two-point try.
52, Bills 37. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Everybody rocking side to slide to the beat. Snap a name, fake drinks, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Boy, I'm from, like to go down. I'm smoking up the gang.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Allen. That's caught by Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Now Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Khalil Shakir, 45 yards. And the Bills get a bit closer.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
For a two-point conversion.
Throwing, Allen.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Keeps the score. Dolphins 52. Bills 43.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Here we go. Here we go.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get through and protect the ball.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Throw left side complete. That's right. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Tough spot here. Third down at 11.
Check smash. 60 by 6.
Now Richardson.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
They'll run for it. Here's Wright.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain.
The Dolphins advancing in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody.